Hi guys, welcome back to Farm Life with Kids. Today I am going to be transplanting my avocado trees into bigger pots. They are getting pretty big. They are looking amazing. Look at this. They are so big, and although they could be in here for a bit longer, I prefer to transplant them before they get stressed out and they run out of room. I even get to being a little over dramatic and doing this where there's a little one here, but I have like a 5-gallon pot in for it. So I just usually do that instead of having a big plant in a little tiny pot. That's just me, but again, like if you have them in here, you're probably good for a couple, 4 months or so more. But I'm gonna go ahead and transplant them today, so let's go take them outside and do the dirty work out there. All right, so now we are outside with the kiddos. Everyone's off of school and eating chips, so we're ready to go. As you can tell, some of them, like this one, have a lot of leaves. Very nice and tall, thick trunk. Over here though, we have some that are small. So we're not going to be transplanting this one. We're not going to be transplanting this one either. I'm just probably gonna add some dirt and that's about it. Real cool, this one right here fell off of the table where I have it inside, and it split the seed, but luckily it didn't damage the tree. So it looks good. Everything else, we're gonna try to find a pot for it and go ahead and transplant. This one right here, where is it? This one is the only one that has split, that has actually started to grow a branch. So that's pretty cool. Sorry for the focusing of the camera, but anyways, all right, let's get started, guys. All right, so for my first avocado tree, I chose the one with the split, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this 5-gallon pot. It may seem like a big pot for now, and it kind of is, but remember, this is a tree, so it is going to grow into it, and I'm gonna be able to have it in that pot for a long time. So as far as soil, I just use a basic soil, nothing in particular. This is the one that I chose, but go ahead and use whatever you have on hand. Now here, I'm going to begin to loosen up the roots by squeezing on the yogurt container on the sides. That way it's nice and smooth when it comes out. You just flip it around, hold on to the seed and the trunk, and then just kind of loosen it up until it's all out. So as you can see here, the roots are not root bound at all. It still had some room in there to grow, like I said earlier, for maybe a couple more months. But because spring is around the corner and they are trees, I want to give them enough space. So I have these pots, and I really like to use them for my trees. So I'm going to go ahead and do this step early. But again, if you have some yourself and you don't have any pots available, just go ahead and keep them in there for a couple more months. As you can see with mine, the roots were perfectly fine. Always try to transplant them into the pot at the same level that they were in the previous container. So for me, it's about right here, making sure that half of the seed is still sticking out of the soil. So of course, now we just continue to backfill the pot with soil until it's nice and leveled. At the end, I just like to pat down lightly, not too firmly, just to kind of get everything together. And once you water it in, everything will settle down. And here I'm just showing you how I transplanted this tree exactly at the same level that it was in the previous container. And just like that, there's the first avocado tree fully transplanted. Now I'm going to go ahead and let my kids help me out and transplant the rest. So here they're choosing their pots as well as their avocado tree, and they're gonna just do the same thing that I showed earlier by squeezing on the sides of the containers and putting them in their new pots. Alright, so while the kids are doing that, let me give you a little bit of information about these trees. So I started them from seeds back in September 2020, and it's been about 6 months now. So they did do a lot of growing indoors, but I'm expecting a lot more growth this coming spring, which is just around the corner. For my zone 8B, our last frost would be April 1st, so I'll be taking them outdoors right after that. And remember guys, avocado trees grow best in zones 8 through 11. I am in Southern California, zone 8B, so I'm right at that cutoff line. If you want to start any type of garden or grow any type of tree, you first need to find out your growing zone. I'll leave a link in the description where you simply just type in your zip code and it'll give you the growing zone and all of the different crops that do best in your area. Leave a comment below and let me know what zone you are in and where you're watching from. I love to hear from you guys. If you want to know how you can get started on growing your very own avocado tree, make sure that you check out the link in the description where it will take you to my avocado tree playlist. I will be doing some experimenting with grafting as well as pinching off the tops of the trees to see if they branch out. Not on all of them, but some of them. So if you're interested in watching those videos, please make sure that you're subscribed and your notifications are all on. Alright, and this is the end result. Most of our trees got transplanted. They look very happy. They got a good watering. And now we're just going to let them out here and drain for a bit and then take them back inside because it's not quite the right climate yet for them to be out here. They could still catch a frost, so we're not going to take the chance and we're going to take them back inside. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on all notifications because I do have a lot of great content coming and you don't want to miss it. Garden 2021 is going to be amazing and I can't wait to share it with you guys. All right, see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.